Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a high street fragrance collection / review, and I'm going to be actually talking about both men's and women's fragrances in certain cases. So the first brand I'm going to start off with is Next, and I'm going to start off in the men's section because I am a man. Only one fragrance that I have from Next is the Next Signature in the silver bottle. I know you can get it in the gold bottle as well, and this is in 100ml. I originally bought this for my brother in the 50ml bottle, but I bought it for, no, I didn't buy it for myself. This was a Christmas present from this Christmas, just gone, and I'm not 100% happy with the scent anymore as I was. I have used it quite a lot because I just use it as general spray, because one, it can be a rule of thumb with high street fragrances is that they don't last that long, and with this case this is actually a very strong smell from the outset, and it does actually quite last a long time. I did use it as a room spray for a time, that's why it has gone down significantly. The bottle, the lid is a bit annoying, that's one thing, but again, this is in the teens as the price range. It's £18 I believe. I'll have all of the prices annotated anyway, but the smell of this is quite clinically sweet in a way. It is a bit sickly if you use it too much, to be honest. So for women, I've actually got this one, which I am not sure the name of, but I'll try and put it an annotation. This is my mum's, and she actually got this as a present. This smells very strong. It's 30ml. It's very powdered. I'm not very good at describing scents, so this is kind of collection video more than / review. I know the wear time of this, it's quite long lasting / not very lasting, and I know this does last quite a long time because my mum wears it to work, but these come off as very strong even though they are du toilettes. The next brand that I am going to talk about for both men and women again is Marks & Spencer's. Now Marks & Spencer's do have a very good collection of fragrances, and a lot of them are based on like higher end fragrances, as for example this bottle is a bit mucky, so bear with me on that. This is the Marks & Spencer's Autograph Homme edition in the gold bottle. This smells exactly the same as Paco Rabanne 1 Million. In fact, I've done a whole video, quick little video on that, so I'll link that below if you're so interested. I found with the Marks & Spencer fragrances, they are very long lasting and very good little scents for the price. But the packaging with Marks & Spencer's does tend to be on the cheaper side. For example, this is just plastic, but I've had Marks & Spencer's fragrances for like years, and the original packaging on that was just like normal, just rectangular bottles, and they used to do one which they don't do anymore called Aqua, which I used to really like, but they don't do it anymore. Again, I have three other men's fragrances from Marks & Spencer's. Blue Energy, which is a very, it's kind of sporty / clinical scent, a bit like toilet cleaner in my opinion, called Harvard. This gives the impression of Old Spice, if you know, remember that fragrance. Well, it's still around, but you know. And then this is just Marks & Spencer's Autograph, just the original one rather than the Homme. And this, I want to say, I haven't actually smelled it, but it's in the similar packaging to Bleu de Chanel, and this is like a nighttime, very sophisticated man's fragrance, in my opinion. I just want to touch on the women's fragrances from Marks & Spencer's. My mum has actually got the little collection that came with either 6 or 8 of these small little bottles, which are just the dab and drop ones. But my mum, from what my mum tells me, she doesn't really rate any of the smells from these collections, but I'm not sure what the collection was. I think it is the Autograph range, because it all has Autograph on it. And like, you have New York and you have London, and there's one called Blush and stuff. But she doesn't really rate those, and she doesn't really like the smell too much of these. But Marks & Spencer's do a whole range of women's fragrances as well, which I am guessing are kind of like on the similar lines as the men's, whereas they are dupes or copies of big well-known brands. The next range or brand I'm going to talk about is The Body Shop. Now I haven't actually got any men's fragrances from The Body Shop, but my mum does love a bit of Body Shop, and she's got like loads of stuff from there. But she's got 3 fragrances from there. One thing, and I don't think they used to do it, she did have a while ago it was a fragrance oil, perfume oil thing, and that broke out in like a rash because it's an oil, but I'm not sure if they do those anymore. They came in little tiny round bottles and with a little stick that you put the stuff on. She hasn't bought, I bought her that for like an occasion, like birthday or Christmas or something. She hasn't gone back to that, so I don't believe they still do those. But one thing she does rate actually a lot, and this is just coming from my mum, is the body mist, and she has nearly run out of 100 mils of her vanilla one, and I bought her this replacement one for like a birthday or Mother's Day or something for her last year. And for a body mist, they last a long time, and they're very big bottles. They're very like affordable, like £9 I believe, and the scent is very strong, and they're literally what they are. I know they do these for all, like pretty much all, if not all, the shower gels. Like I know they do a strawberry and satsuma ones, so there's a fragrance out there for you with that. And another one she actually really likes, and I bought her this for another occasion again. I bought this for her, and this was actually on sale, and it's the Dreams Unlimited Limited du Parfum, and this, as it suggests, is a parfum, so it's very strong and will last a very long time. And this was actually on sale when I bought it, so I believe it was £9, reduced from something, because I had the inkling that this might be discontinued. I'm not quite sure if it has. I'll put it below or leave an annotation to see if it has been discontinued, because I'll be looking on the website. But this lasts a long time, and this is actually one of her favourite scents, and for like, this was originally like £15, so down to 9 for a 50ml bottle is a good price. So yes, and it's a very strong, slightly florally, slightly sweet scent, so, and slightly powdery as well. I'm not very good at describing scents, so you know. The last brand I'm going to talk about is Zara, and I've just recently bought some Zara fragrances, if you've watched some of my recent hauls, and this is a brand that I am a little bit disappointed with. Again, I am a bit disappointed with Next, but I'm a bit disappointed with this, although I have only tried one. I haven't actually opened this one yet, which is the Zara Man Gold. I haven't actually worn this yet because I haven't had the occasion to, because this is very musky and a dark fragrance, as the gold suggests, and it kind of reminds me of maybe what something like Tom Ford would have. But it's a very musky dark scent, and this was only like £5 full price for 30ml, so I can't fault the price tag. But this one, it has been one of my favourites, and it was featured in my last favourites video, but the scent of this doesn't seem to linger that long. Again, you are paying a cheaper price. It was like £12 originally, 16, but it doesn't last that long, if I'm honest. It's kind of got the same consistency as a body mist, like the vanilla body mist kind of thing from the Body Shop, and that's kind of what I feel it is. You can spray this so much, and in a couple of hours it will go, so it's not one for long lasting, but you get 100 mils out of it, so you can, and it's only like under 20 quid, under 15 quid, so you can spray it as much as you like. And I've had this, I don't know, a couple of weeks now, and I've used it like literally every day, and I've gone down it barely anything, so I do really like it. It's a nice light summer fragrance, I would say, because it is so light. You're not going to have it lingering on you throughout the day. You don't really want a heavy, overpowering scent throughout the day. Like, I wouldn't personally, if I was a woman, choose to wear the vanilla body mist, even though I would actually wear this, to be honest, because I love the smell of vanilla. I wouldn't wear this during the summer because vanilla is kind of associated with winter, but my mum wears this all year round. So yeah, that was kind of my fragrance high street fragrance edit, I suppose I'm going to call it, kind of a VDM, Viviana Does Makeup, kind of inspired post there. Not that I'm as good as her, but I would say the best ones out of the high street I've tried. I know there's Top Man and River Island do them, but I've smelt the Top Man ones and I didn't particularly like those. But I know like Pull and Bear and Bershka do their own because they're part of the Zara line, and I might have to pick up another Zara fragrance at some point. But out of my collection that I have seemed to have accumulated, the best ones in my opinion for men's are the Marks and Spencer's one, particularly this because this lasts a long time and it's dupes of well-known brands. And for women's, it has to be the Body Shop because it's the Body Shop, and they're really nice and their ethics are really good, as well as the price tag and the longevity of the fragrance. Busting out the big words. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It might have turned out to be quite a long little review item on fragrances from the high street. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if there's any fragrances that you would want me to try, you have tried, or just want to talk about fragrances down below, what's your favourite high street or drugstore fragrance? Type that down below. Anyway, I'll see you next time guys. Bye.